said no to Hawaii, yes to Chicago! Deb has been married to Dan, and you saw Dan at the front desk. For 42 years, they have two daughters, Lisa and Erica. She joined Mary Kay in 1984 and earned her first Grand Am in October of 1984. She debuted as a Mary Kay sales director 3 years later in 1987, winning her Grand Prix in June of 1987. And 9 short months later won her first pink Cadillac and has earned the use of 19 cars, 16 pink Cadillacs ever since. The first year as a director, she led her unit to sales of 400,000. The next year, 600,000. And she eventually climbed to be in the $1 million Circle of Excellence. Deb has been in the National Court of Recruiting a zillion times, the National Court of Sales a zillion times, and of course the Circle of Excellence. Before the company even had Triple Star, Deb did Triple Star over and over and over again. The numbers don't matter. She's great, right? Okay. Okay, also Deb was nominated as Miss Go-Getter for July of 1997. She and Dan have won trips to Australia, Rome twice, Hawaii 5 times, but she chose to be with us instead. Of course, the extended trip in San Francisco, Greece, Turkey twice, the Isle of Crete, Germany, Austria, Paris, Bermuda, Spain, Switzerland, Alaska, Scotland, Ireland, London, Vienna, Prague, Cannes, France. Okay. Can you handle that lifestyle? She has trained internationally for Mary Kay in Japan, Taiwan, and the Philippines, and Chicago. Okay. And Mary Kay also sent her to Moscow, Russia. She has had as many as 1,200 customers on her preferred customer program enrollment and currently maintains 500 customers. She has over 70 active personal team members. And okay, you know how I like to do this, right? Are you ready? Her commission check in 1 month has been 1, 2, count with me, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, take a breath, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44,000 in 1 month! Introducing you to the superstar who we all love, the dynamic Deborah Dudas!
Cheryl hadn't called me in July. And I was like, oh, okay. She didn't call me in July, and about maybe the beginning of August, she said, hey, when are you going to Chicago? I said, you really want me to come back? And she goes, Deb, yeah, we need to go. And I go, she goes, well, when's the trip? And I go, well, the trip's about, I don't know, the 8th to the 15th, something like that. She goes, okay. And I said, well, wait a minute here. If I'm coming to Chicago, then I'm going to come on the day all of this product is released. So I can tell you what to buy, right? So you don't go, oh, I already did my order. I should have come here first. Okay, so I am excited to be here. I have to tell you, I've been watching my boxer ladies, my Mary Kay boxer ladies, who are, I didn't take myself off, so I can kind of spy on them, what they're all doing over there in Hawaii. So far, they've been doing things. They've been going to pineapple plantations and swimming with dolphins, and they went out to the Arizona. They've been shopping at flea markets, and we have just they're having a wonderful time out there. And so I am thrilled to be able to be here with all of you guys. Now, you don't have to feel real bad for me. Because I wanted to be here. Okay. But you know, sometimes you do make a choice. And you know, as I stand here, they're putting $5,000 in my bank account for not going. Okay. So, I'd like you to work for your boss and not take the vacation and see what they throw in your account. Now, today they all got brand new sunglasses, like super designer sunglasses. So every day you get little treats on them. And don't be surprised, on September 13th, if they don't bring in Wind and Fire to sing September to Remember. Oh, wow. Because we get crazy on these trips. I mean, there was a time when Rena and I were in the Bahamas with Mary Kay, because Mary Kay used to go with us. And so we were in there, we were celebrating some big anniversary. I was sitting with with Rena's offspring from Minnesota, Buck, Sharon Buck. Her husband, me, Rena, Addie, Dan. We're all sitting in this thick thing. Next thing we know, this guy comes out. And right, you know the guy impersonators all over the world, right? He says he's Dick Clark, right? And Rena's like, look at that. That guy really looks like Dick Clark. Yeah, he does. He does look like Dick. And the next thing, the Ronettes come out. And then they bring out all of these 60 people. And I said to Rena, I said, are you sure that's not Dick Clark? She said, there's no way. That's not Dick Clark. I can tell you right now, that's just not Dick Clark. Next thing I know, he goes, I want to tell you, I've enjoyed 60 years on American Bandstand. My name is Dick Clark. I was like, you gotta be kidding me. I about fell over. But when the company has an anniversary, they do something over the top. I can just tell you, they're having a blast out there. So I'm glad to be here with all of you. I'm going to share a little bit of my story. We are going to sell this product. You all got some handouts when you came in, right?
Yes.
All right, all right. And I'm going to give some stuff away. And I don't know if Cheryl wants me to wait until the end to give it away, or if she wants me to give it away during the program. But I want to, yeah? All right, so did you all get your, I don't want anybody crying that they didn't get your entries in, right?
Right. I covered the room, but if anybody wants tickets, let us know.
All right. I'm going to let Sue do her thing while I tell my own story real quick. Okay, Sue? See if you can sell some more tickets. Because you got to put them in these bags, right? Don't we have 9 bags or something?
Yeah.
Ask Cheryl what we're doing here. Okay. Story. Joined Mary Kay back in 1984. Half of you weren't even born then. I know that. I know that. Little girls are 1 and 4. And I have a chemistry and a biology degree, so I was running a hospital lab. And so I'd been at the hospital for about 7 years, and I was working all the overtime I could get, but I'm also a musician. So I was playing in symphony orchestras at night as a union musician, and so I would start reading music every Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday afternoon, Saturday nights and perform. So then I could work 11 to 7 to run the lab. And the little girls are 1 and 4. We figured we'd do this get rich quick thing. We bought apartment houses. So it wasn't unusual on our time off. We were also messing with that. And one morning at 6 o'clock in the morning, this gal walked in my lab. She was an OB. She was an OB. And you don't want to, if you run a lab and you run a blood bank, you don't want to see an OB walk in your lab at 6 in the morning after you're like dead tired all night. Now, how many of you ever worked midnights? Okay. Your whole life revolves around when do I get to sleep next, right? So it was Friday. I was like totally burned out, and so she walked in, and I knew, because if nobody walks in, they need some blood for a C-section, something's going on. And that's a 2-hour stay. That's what it translates to me. And she walked in, I went like this. I go, what? I was so out, and she goes, she took an agreement. I didn't even know how you guys made money. I had heard through the grapevine she was winning a Mary Kay car. And I was really ugly to her. I said, it's probably a pink Cadillac. Who would ever drive it anyway? I was terrible. In fact, after I signed my agreement, I made Joanne promise me I could paint the pink Cadillac. And she goes, absolutely. You can paint that pink Cadillac any color you want. Because I said, Joanne, it would look good in silver because it had a gray interior. It looked good in black with the gray. So I had all these colors. I was going to paint the pink Cadillac if I ever want a pink Cadillac. And so Ellen walks in and she says, she looks at me and she goes, change your life. And that was all the marketing I got. She took that agreement, slammed it on my chemistry analyzer, and said, change your life. And I looked at her like I'm looking at you guys, because I had 3 thoughts. Nothing can be worse than this job right now. Number 2, I heard you have someone good training you, and I'm smart enough to learn anything if you'll train me. And number 3, I have 5 years of college, you have 2. If you went in that car, I can run it twice as fast as you did. So I wrote my check. I got my wonderful welcome letter. They used to, I don't know, they still send you a welcome letter? They do. They
email now.
Send you an email now. Okay, well, I used to get the letter, but my letter was a little different than yours. It said, we are so excited, Deborah Dudas, to welcome you to our family. As soon as you clean up the NSF check you just wrote us for your showcase, we will help you escalate your stairway to the stars. So you know, my start was probably not as stellar as yours could have been, and I'm sure Mary Kay was excited when they heard about me. But when I say I was living check to check, I was the lady who would say, "Can I buy Avon for you, but I'll post date the check for 2 weeks." Can you believe I did that? I'll buy you a Tupperware, but I need to post date it for 2 weeks. That was me. And I had to worry about when all these post dated, because I wanted to help all my friends, so I bought everything. And because they thought I made more money than they did. Bottom line was this. I was a member of the State of Michigan Auto Insurance Pool, which that's a very special elite group. How many of you, when you grew up, your mother said, someday you're going to be very special? Raise your hand. Yep, I was. There's not many of us. You have to amass at least 12 points on your license during a 3-year period. You get to stay there for 3 years. I never killed anybody. I've never driven drunk. But I'm good at doing stupid stuff. Let me just warn you on a couple things, okay? So, like if there's a 4-lane road here and it says authorized vehicles only, like you get lost and you turn there, they can ticket you for that. Now, the other thing, if it's your birthday and you decide because your life is so pathetic, you're not wearing glasses because it's your birthday, because let's have a thrill today, and the officer pulls you over and he says, "Mrs. Dudas, it says here corrective lenses." I said, "But officer, it is my birthday." They will ticket you for that. And it just goes on and on. There's a lot of lead foots. In fact, the last one I had wasn't too long ago when I was coming across 80-90, and it was 93 and a 70. And so he pulls me over in the big Cadillac, and he gets out, and he's trying to be the big deal, you know, coming up. Yeah, like, okay, here it goes, been here before. And so he goes, "Mrs. Dudas, you were going 93 and a 70. And I said, "Sir, that is, let me get this right, 30% over. That is akin to doing 39 and a 30. He mumbles the word reckless driving to me and immediately goes back and writes my ticket. So I just want you to know, they really don't like it very much if you have to talk to them. Just say whatever. All right, so anyway, that's how I started. People say, "How'd you win your car in 4 months?" That's what this program is about. And also a lot of things I brought here is to make your life simpler, okay? Because you might go, "How do you do that?" So I've given you guys some handouts, and there's a lot of different reasons for the different handouts that I've given you. A lot of it is structure. Because when I first joined Mary Kay, I would keep saying, "What do I do now? What am I supposed to do now to be more, to get to the next level? What do I do?" And I kept asking over and over. And so, because I want to know when I'm done. I've always worked for someone, right? So like, when am I done? I'm done at 7 o'clock in the morning. And I'll be back here tonight at 11, right? You start at 11, you end at 7, and you're done. So I could never feel when I was done because I was always thinking about doing my Mary Kay all the time. Anybody can relate to that? All right, and so I said to Joanne, "Here's what I'm thinking," and I started actually doing it in my spiral. And I put together this 5 Alive plan back when I was a consultant. And I figured, now here's the thing, I didn't do this every day. Like, I put this out, call 5 people a day, talk to 5 new contacts a day, hold 5 classes a week, sell 5 basics a week, hold 5 interviews, and get 5 bookings up for next week. I call that 5 by Friday. I will tell you to this day, when I find myself running in a lot of different directions, I go back to this so I can see what am I actually doing. Because in the end, typically you're not doing a whole bunch. You're probably thinking a whole bunch about it, but you're not doing a whole bunch with it. And so I put that in for you, and I would challenge you to work on this and to each day think, what am I actually doing? Who did I actually talk to today on that? And so this is a structure sheet. You don't have to give it to anybody, but here's what I want to say to you. If you should say, "You know what, I think I can do this. This tells me what am I supposed to do?" Because I guarantee you, if at the bottom of it, you might add up, I've got 36 lines today. Well, this week. Well, next week, could you give me 5 more lines? Can you give me 41 lines next week? And I kept increasing it because here's what happens. Pretty soon, you're doing real good calling customers. Pretty soon, you might be really doing good getting the contacts. Well, pretty soon, those are full. And you got to do the classes held, basics sold, and interviews, and 5 for next week. So it forces you to round out inside of your business. So that is the first piece of paper I want to leave. The second piece, this is like your magic piece. Do what you want to with this. But at 12:13, you know what? If you get an email at 10 o'clock at night, and it is Chrisette Ellis or Katarina Harris, and you know Gloria Mayfield Banks is going to be on that call, I don't care how tired you are, at 12:13 a.m., you get on the call. And what was she playing? A September to Remember. Gloria's just she's flipping her head around, and she's just going at it. I couldn't get it out of my mind, and I kept thinking about it, and I'm like, that is it. And she says, you gotta make this. You know how she is? Did anybody see her on that video? She's a crazy woman. She says, you gotta make this. Don't just let September go by. Okay, I'm just gonna say that to you. And so this happened to come from Robin Rowland, because I do a lot of searching around to try to find some stuff that I feel might stick with you. This coming week, on Friday, what happens?
Anniversary.
It's the Friday the 13th, the anniversary of this company. 56 years ago, Mary Kay opened up that little shop you've seen the pictures of over and over. And I want you to do something amazing on Friday. Sign a new business partner. Mary Kay, when we say, Mary Kay, what do you want us to do for you? Mary Kay would say, pass it on. Do something for your business. That's the best thing you can do for me. And so if you could sell 56 items, get excited. I mean, just shout some things out. What can you do 56 of or 13 of? Who's got something they could do?
56 business cards out.
Hand out 56 business cards.
Faces.
50, okay, faces. 13 faces this week. A face-a-thon on Friday, do 13 faces. Just say, I would always use the company and say, you're gonna think I'm crazy, but now the company is making me do this. Okay, if I'm gonna be the company, I will this time. I'm making you do this. Whatever this is, I just made you do it. I would call Joanne and say, hey, if people call you and say happy birthday, just say thank you. She goes, what? I said, because I told them it's my director's birthday. And in honor of my director's birthday, I'm taking 20% off all Mary Kay purchases. And she goes, she said to me, she goes, honey, whatever you need me to do. Joanne earned a lot of her money on the front end with me because I didn't come in so very polished. And so I remember going to her house to train. And first of all, I thought she was really out there because she kept the vacuum cleaners in with her mink coats. I thought that was really strange. First of all, I'd never seen a mink coat. But the second reason, why would you hang it in there, all of them, with a whole bunch of vacuum cleaners? I didn't know that. Well then, I can be a snoop. So I was in her bedroom, like, I went to the bathroom, but I went, and she had all these nylons. Like, I have one pair. My mother said, you always wear suntan. Because other women wear other colors. I go into Joann's. Not only did she have more than suntan, she had them all rolled up in cute little balls. Like maybe like 100 pairs in there. And I looked at her closet, she had all the white shirts together, all the black shirts together. Walk-in closet. I was like, this woman is crazy. I couldn't believe it. And so I remember, she said, no, honey, it's okay to wear, darker colored nylons. And I thought, you know what, I'm going to surprise her because I'm going to make her really proud of me and everything. So I went to meeting and she saw me and she goes, wow. And then I sat down, I was so excited. And so everybody would notice my other friendly red jackets. I wore my white sandals with my black nylons. So they would see it. And I always put a flower in my hair. I don't know why, but I remember LaRonda Daigle coming to guest train and she looked at me and she goes, girl, ditch that. So anyway, tracking your way. 56 items and 13 sets. Now, I would like to give a little recognition to everybody who earned the right to be at our luncheon that we had. Before, just stand up. Right here. All right. All right. All right. Because one of the things they were saying to us, that they were questioning, Suzanne Lorenz, by the way, she's all the way here from Florida. Can you stand it? She came up. She's a Tarbet. She's a Tarbet through and through. Yeah? She's a Tarbet through and through. But they were asking, how did you build it? And I built it a lot of different ways, but I tried to give you some of the ideas here. And if you look at this, you're going to say, Deb, what is revitalizing lotion? Well, let's put it this way. I didn't have time nor the desire to straighten this out. You're going to get the idea, okay? The idea is I would do this every Friday because when I worked at the lab and the hospital, I had Fridays during the day off. I'd get off at 8 o'clock and I didn't have to be at the symphony until late that night to rehearse at 6:30. So every Friday I carried a product with me and I called it Sampler Friday. You have a perfect product. When we get to the new holiday stuff, it is your personal sprays that you have, and we're going to go through the product. But those $22 sprays, use them for Sampler Fridays. Anything you have that is hand cream, think about anything you could sample that's easy. By the way, girl, give me your hand. It's Sampler Friday. Here, would you like to put your name down? Just tell me if you liked it or not. Again, I saw this crazy lady, and I have to do 30 of these. But today's the anniversary. Yeah, I do. Who else do you know? No, this is it. This is it. This is how I work. It got so, anywhere I would go, they knew I went on Friday, because here's the deal. People get paid on Friday. People have a little bit more euphoria because the week is done. They survived it again, thank God. And so they're happy. And so we call it Sampler Fridays. I carry a sample of the week. I change the sample every single week. And that, when you say, how did you amass all of these customers? I did a lot of crazy stuff like this. I made it all up. I did it all. It was just me. And that. The other thing is, sometimes you get a bunch of leads. I mean, I literally have done entire fairs, and 2 months later, there's 200 leads, and I've trashed them. Because what are you going to say? Well, then I figured out what to say to them. If that ever happens to you, you're going to say, hey, this is Deb Dudas. You will never remember me. I met you at the Berrien County Fair 2 months ago. I was inundated with so many appointments. I'm just calling my winners now. And you have won $10 of free Mary Kay with a brand new fall makeover. So my director knows I'm doing my job. Can I see you this week? And that's how because I thought, yeah, I can't, because I get afraid, you know? I get all those names, then I get afraid, and I was like, now what do I do with all these people? And so then I came up with the, oh, you're the winner idea. Because I had to figure it out, because I couldn't keep working and throwing all the leads away. Made no sense. All right, so it made, right? Was anybody ever, just be honest with me, if you ever thrown a lead away because you were afraid to call them, because they're going to think you're crazy? Yep, that was me. So there you go. This 24-24-24. I have to tell you about my friend. I have this friend. She's a customer. She's more a customer than a friend, but she can be a friend too. Anyway, she buys Creative Powder Beige 6.0 every single month. On sale, I give it to her for like $16.38 or $16.7, whatever 15% off is. I go to her house. She has never let me in her house. She meets me at the door with exact change, and I go on my way. Well, this happened at the end of July. It was her July order. She walked me to the car. She looked at my car and she goes, "Is this like a career or something for you?" I really didn't know what to say. I just got in the car and went, "Oh, yeah, it's my career." It really threw me. But then I'm driving down the road and I thought, you know what? If this is a career, it'd be like going to job, right? You would make the same amount of money every single day. Every day. Same amount of money, because you're going to a job. And I thought, you know what? For 1 month, month of August, before I get here, because I knew I was coming here, I'm going to sell $100 every single day. Day in, day out. Appointment, no appointment. However I got to do it, I'm going to make this happen. Well, a lot of those days in there were 24 phone call days. See, I don't fill out a sheet like this anymore. I just take my spiral and I make 1 to 24. Now, if you can see, you'll see that as good as I am, I called 24 people. And how many people purchase product from me? Do you see it? 2. Linda Meek bought 58.24. Mary Ann Morton 63.70. So I heard no from number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Number 14 said no. Number 17 said no. Number 18 said yes. Tell you what, get me a couple books and let me take it to the family reunion. So $500 the next day at the family reunion. And so, but it's not only that day or the next day, it's coming up in 2 weeks. And just because you all of a sudden get fired up and you're ready to go to work, doesn't mean that they are. Okay? Just so you know, you're going to leave different, they're going to be the same. All right? Just heads up. So I want to just say to you how important it is to remember. Sometimes I didn't do 24 phone calls a day. I only did it when I could see I absolutely had no shred of a shot of finding that $100 today. Did I have to book an appointment? 3 appointments a day, bring 100 my way. Did I have to do a facial? What did I have to do to make it happen? And so I show you my results as I started it. This goes August 1st to the 24th, and on the 2nd, it goes to the 31st. Now, oh, doggone it, I have to say that. Bottom line is, would it be worthy of the effort for you to sell $100 a day? At the end of the month, I sold $3,583.07 because I had an idea and I was committed to selling $100 a day. Every day. It doesn't matter that some days you sold $300 or $200, but you can, by my average, I didn't average a whole bunch more than $100 a day, but my point to you is this. I want you to consider doing something every single day in your business. Can you sell $25? Can you sell 5 items? Can you have a booking? What can you do every single day? Can you do an appointment and everything? So that was my whole point in doing that. Is number one, I would love. Did anybody have a problem taking $3,583.07 on September 30th? No. No problem at all, right? I'd like to ask you to join me because I haven't had $100 a day every day since I quit this. Yeah, some days not yet. But you know what? It's kind of cool to get it every day. I just want to tell you, the Lord just wants to rain that manna down on all of us, doesn't He? Yeah. He's ready to give. We just got to show up. All right. So I wanted to tell you about that. I wanted to take a break here, just show you. Remember I told you she had to clean me up? Okay. Oh. Well, you probably can't see this. But I show you this because it's my best picture. It's Christmas Eve. And that's baby Lisa and baby Erica. Date and state, we call them. I show you this because it's my best picture, number one. Number two, it was my only day off that year. I traded every holiday for Christmas Eve off. That shirt, I felt bad when I went to Kmart's and I paid $13.99 for that shirt because we didn't have $13.99. Erica's smock, my mother-in-law bought it. She said she needs a Christmas outfit. She found it at a garage sale for $1. Lisa's, we got it. Mom found that one for $1 too. Mom was a great garage sale person. But our house was $29,500. That was going to be our dream house. Today, Dan will still say, if we was trading that house, we would have so much more money now. But that's where we were heading. And the thing is, by the time I left Darien, which I didn't leave till I was a director, because I kept hoping this thing would fall apart. You know, I joined the company, I immediately won my car. No, everybody else did too. You got 5 years of college into what you do, and you're going to throw it away because you happened to have won the little car with Mary Kay. And I could see it just growing and growing. And so that's my flip chart.
Oh, wow.
Now, a flip chart used to flip like this. But there's our high tanner. There's our high tanner. And we can all tell the high tanner stories. Some years ago, there was a man.
His business was tanning.
If he could take, we could all say it together.
Make it work piece of hide, make it nice and soft and something like it.
And he found it by dipping through all the solutions. His hands looked better than his face.
Yeah.
And we were selling basic before it was on your face. And we ended up retiring this poor little man. And I have shown this to you before, and of course this is our First Lady, Mary Kay. We would always introduce our First Lady, Mary Kay. I want to show you just a couple things. This is hilarious. the Mary Kay opportunity. All right, let me read. In addition to improved personal appearance, Mary Kay offers every woman the opportunity for achievement and self-fulfillment. Today, many women are leading active and productive lives as Mary Kay beauty consultants. They're earning high incomes. Many Mary Kay consultants and sales directors earn annual incomes of $10,000 or more. Annual incomes. Okay. Just as Mary Kay had hoped, these women are taking advantage of the Mary Kay opportunity to help provide the better things of life, like vacations, new cars, college educations, and home improvements. How many work for home improvements, right? We all do, right? The mink coat, pearls, diamond ring and watch, and even the pink Cadillac and television are typical of Mary Kay prizes awarded every year at our fabulous seminar. This was our basic that we sold back then. We called our skin freshener the liquid gold. We put that on. That was fun. We told you how to run your life. I'm going to only show you one more picture in here because it's hilarious. Okay, when we get to the mask, let's get to the mask. Okay, let's see if I got this here. All right. Magic mask. Okay, this is when we were chemists. If you were dry, we'd mix it with milk. If you were oily, we'd put some lime or lemon juice in it. It says magic mask. Removes impurities, removes dead skin cells, tightens skin, cleanses. Note, assume the slant position. And your mask, whatever is left in your bag, you put into next month's bag. You roll it over. Now, if you completely use up your bag, you got it. Now, why did that? I heard you groan. Because you know what I think? I think you guys all plan on doing all your bag of work every month. So you're like, well, we don't have anything to roll over that. But in case you do, maybe you didn't get all 5 agreements. Might have to put some over. But can I get anybody in this room excited to run bag of work with me? I want to see it. I want to tell you, not only is this a great idea for you, it becomes greater when you're partnering with somebody, i.e. especially if they're on your team. But this is your bag of work. And this is what you're going to be doing all month. So in some of those things, I plan on giving these 3 bags of works away to somebody here tonight. Okay? All right, somebody doesn't have to buy theirs on their section 2. All right, so this is 3 bags of work that Cheryl is going to give these away whenever she decides she's giving this away. Okay. All right, now the next thing I gave you, remember we talked about that booking thing?
Yes.
I have found this to be the most ingenious way of doing the booking. I love this, and I've got my whole unit on it. You know, Mary Kay is all about the new besties. The besties program with you, right?
Right.
All right, and so the besties for recruiting, but what if we did the besties for hostesses? Okay, besties. Let's read it. Beauties, I love this. Does anybody? Let's go through this. Tell me what you think. It's easy. How many times? I mean, first of all, you're not. Well, some of you may not be booking appointments. So if I were to want to book an appointment, are you ready to say, I am so excited, it's Mary Kay's 56th anniversary this month, and for the anniversary, I have this unbelievable hostess program just for September. Could you get excited about that? Yes. And so look at it, here you go. I said, so all I need you to do is bring your 3 besties. I don't care who you bring, but here's the rules. They have to be at least 18, they are currently not on Mary Kay, and they're not a customer of mine. And look what happens, everybody wins. You get $20 of free Mary Kay when you have 3 besties join you at your session. Your 3 besties each get a coupon for $5 towards a purchase at your session. Okay. And then if you get me $100 in outside orders, you get $20 more. And what I like about this, it looks pretty, it's easy to work with, and do you like it?
Yeah.
Isn't it nice? And it goes right along with the best. Mary Kay's doing besties for recruiting. We're going to do besties for selling, and go on that. And I like it. It's pretty. Okay, next thing we go. Okay, now some of you are getting confused. All right. It's okay. You know what? I don't know that I have literally been through a year with this many changes.
Right.
And you know what? It is hard to keep up. Even if you're not a full-time consultant, if you're not a full-time director, if you're just out in the field, we still have people walking around going, what's a natural? They don't even know they have a natural. There's so many things that go on. What I want you to know is I love this piece of paper here because if the only thing you remember is the taglines on this customization, botanical effects, a simple routine for those not yet concerned with the signs of aging. I mean, this would be something you could put in front of somebody and say, what kind of benefits are you looking for? And if you only know as much as I just wrote on here, on time-wise 3Ds, for those wanting to prevent and repair early signs of aging, time-wise repair for more advanced and to erase it, the men's line, the clear proof. Let me tell you what, with my friend Janet Francis, she's my running buddy. She's been doing $100 a day. And she's at a cancer chemotherapy center in Phoenix with her husband, stage 4 prostatic cancer. Say a prayer for him. They had chemo again today. They're going to be there 12 more weeks, they think. Anyway, she has been calling me, and she's like, hey, can you drop this off? Can you drop this off? Can you drop this? I'll bet you I've dropped off 8 clear proof sets. I don't even promote clear proof. I don't think about it. She goes, Deb, every one of your customers has grandchildren. Or she has taught me, and part of me goes, it's only 30-some bucks. Well, anyway, no, forget that. Get somebody on, I'm on 205, 30 bucks. But I have to tell you, because I'm in my zone about who I think I want as my customer, I'm missing out that whole section. And so I wanted to put that in there, and I just want to tell you, I am amazed how much clear proof she sells, how many sets she sells, how much I've been delivering for her. And also the naturally, she's all over that too. So I love this piece. Okay, the next piece, it is my value firm sheet. I carry this with me. It's laminated. It's a piece that I take all the time on selling value firm skincare. I love it. I swear by it. I thank God every day Mary Kay put that together. Okay, the next few things are a little bit of organization for you. Again, a lot of stuff has come out. And so as we come out here to the foundations, what I did originally was I had an ivory, a beige, and a bronze. This is how, because I thought, I can't keep flipping. Number one, I can't see good enough to read all those little things, right? And so the second thing is, how am I going to do this? So literally what I did, and some of you, I can tell you right now, I cannot have a group this big that some of you haven't even started selling or using this product. Because, hey, 104, 200, 300, 507, whatever, it's still available. So is all of the matte, so is all of the luminous. But sooner or later, you're going to have to come on over to the other side. Some of you later more than sooner. And I understand that. I understand it. I still, if you gave me 20 delicate beige today, I know exactly who I'd sell those to. Because I have people who don't like change. Not only do we not like change, our customers don't like change. But there's a nice little way to do it. But I wanted to just show you, when I first started with sampling with this, the easiest way was I just took every one of these and put on there like W130, Ivory 110, so I could just grab the color that I needed to grab. And they're in order of the colors. My ivories and my beige. I didn't bring my bronzes because someone decided to borrow them on me and not return them. All right, so that. Now, as I got more and more customers, are these still free with 13 of them? Yes? No? Yeah, but you buy them, you get them free. No. Okay, you can still buy them, I would imagine, though.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. All right, so what? Now you notice, because I don't see so well, I've got these nice big labels on there telling me if they're cool, they're warm, they're neutral, they're what kind, and so now, as my customer base has grown, I have been able to put more foundations in this, so I actually have them with me. And I look a whole bunch nicer than tacking around with those things. Plus, I'm getting to know the colors more, so I can pretty much zone into who I'm doing. I'm telling you what, put on your 56, match up 56 people with the new colors.
That's right.
All right, but think of, I mean, that is a great way to see people. I'm learning colors. By the way, can I borrow your face? I just want to take a couple minutes and match you up with a new foundation. But some of the things I brought you here tonight are things that can help organize you. Other things are things that I'm here to have just put your whole plan together for you. So and if you say, how does Deb work? What you're seeing here is how Deb works. This is with me. I'm going to move on to the next thing. These are still available for $5 on Section 2. I love them. And these are, I'll tell you what's cool about this. All right, so they have magnetic closes on them. All right, and these are sliders. So when you buy one, they come with 6 different sliders. They come with the lip glosses. I've got my lip glosses here. I've got my gel semi-mattes. I've got my True Dimensions. What's great about this also is when you're trying to do inventory, you can tell right away what you have and what you don't have working with this. And I think, first of all, it stops, like if I go into a restaurant to meet someone and I plunk these out, bing, bing, and bing, it's a crowd. It's like, wow, what do you got there? Oh, you know what? And they'll look at these. They won't look at the color. No, their eyes go to that. And what's that do? It makes it an easier buying decision for your guest and you. Do you ever, they go, you take it out of the box. Not really. Yeah, something a little more tan. Yeah, hold on. Let's go over here to, let's go to beach browns. What about this? Well, I was thinking more something on the coral. And you're like, coral. What's coral? Let's go. Maybe sunglasses. Well, I kind of want a frost. Okay, got it. No problem. Let's go on over here. Right? And the clock is ticking. And I'm going to tell you, a customer gives you 15 minutes to make a buying decision or you're out the door. You got 15 minutes. If you stay longer than that, you won't probably get asked back.
You sell them right out of the
Absolutely. These are sold out, and I have the boxes with me. I'll say, are you a box girl? Because if you are, I'll give you the box. But these are not demos.
Right, okay.
They're not. I sell them right out of here. I pull, like this morning I saw a lady, she bought the chocolate. She actually, but so these are not demos. These are, I sell them right out of here with that. These are also things that if you, we're going to talk a lot about how I get people to move product for me. It's not unusual for me to just send these. Susan, I can see that you like your glamour so much. I'm going to send these with you overnight. Take them to work, see what the gals think. See you tomorrow. I got to have them back tomorrow, though, so you got to work fast. For every 4 you sell, you get 1 free. So I've always got a deal coming. There's always a deal with this.
Yeah.
Okay, so this would be, if I trusted her a lot and you tell her these are not samples, these are the real deal. They're $18 each. They're either $18 or $15. If it's a gloss, they're $15. Everything else is $18. Okay, with that. But this is how I keep all these guys going. All right. Next, again, a lot of this is organization before we get to the other stuff. Here we go. Now, I carry 2 pallets of blush with me. Okay, 2 pallets of blush. And I want to get the price correct on this because I don't want to mislead you on this. Here we go. Okay. All right. Okay. I'm an entrepreneur and I like making profit. These are nice blushes. These are nice blushes. What's the difference in the 2 trays? This is Chroma Fusion, and these are limited editions that are sold out. This is the previous line. Currently, a blush on the pink sale sells for $4.80. Did I sell for the same $12 that I did before? If I can buy a product for $4.80 and sell it for $12, I would be crazy not to be promoting this. Especially because the thing about color is people buy color impulsively. They're not going to sit there and go, excuse me, which one is the Chroma Fusion? I mean, if they do, I'll tell them this is the Chroma Fusion. But as long as this stuff is in stock, I am living pink sale stuff. Same thing as the eyeshadows. These are my 5 palettes I always bring with me. These are the Chroma Fusion. However, these are the lines that you just retired. And I sold some out, so it's not, all right? If I have a chance to sell product to you, and I can get an eyeshadow for $3.20 and sell it for $8, and put any 4 of these colors into this wonderful, cute little compact. See, you got 3 new colors, right? and one season that's in each one of those sets, right? So I started selling the colors separately. And then when I get to your house, if you want whatever 4 colors, we put it right in here. And I'll say there are some great colors over here. You might want to look at this one. You might want to look at this one. Or I've got a 3rd one back here. Okay. And so if she does 4 colors and it only costs me $4.20, right? And I'm getting 36 for that. Can you smell a profit on that? Right? Yeah, profit. Got it. All right. So just because they discontinue a color, guess what? It's more valuable because, see, you get it backwards. You're like, oh, all I've done is discontinue colors. Great. You don't say they're discontinued. You say, these colors are so good they sold out. And all I am guaranteed to have left is what I have with me today. So if you want it, please look at these colors first. Because when they're gone, they're gone. All right? So when you're working on that, I just want to give you some ideas about that. So keep going with that. Hold on, let me get back to my handout here. Total conversion chart, of course, that was over here. All right? If I go to a color appointment, and you know what, you go to a color appointment, and sometimes it's impossible to have everything they want there, right? I mean, you name it, the one thing you don't have with you, they want it. This is a great shopping list. This is also a great wish list to use at color appointments. So she gets what she wants today. Can I say, are there any other colors here that you wish you had? So we can get these for you. And, or I have them today, but maybe she wants to buy. Some people like to buy a few pieces all the time, and they're good for them. But you can always say, hey, I have those extra pieces for you. So again, the Mary Kay shopping list is a great way to go. Okay, all right, so now let's get fun. You got to read it. You just got it, right? You've got to read it, you've got to read it, you've got to read it. Now, I have to tell you, the directors have had, if you go on Welcome Susie James here, it's going to have, because if you did preferred customer, it's going to say Holiday Now. Click on that because they have done an amazing job this year with holiday videos, holiday handouts, holiday tickets that you can put on to different kinds of things like that. So I want to go through the holiday line with you and for a real quick second here and just talk about this holiday line. All right, the first thing they put in there was the new mask applicator.
Yes.
It's a new mask applicator. Okay, got that. I'm just going to, because if I had it here, I would have showed it to you, but I sold it this morning. Karen took it right out. Well, she took it out of the box. I'm like, yeah, I got it. Here you go. Take it. All right, the next thing is the new lip lacquers. There's 3 colors. There's the cherry, there's the plum, and there is the rose. Okay, there's 3 colors. We're going to stop traffic with this, ladies. I'm here to tell you. The Mad About Masking Mask Pod gift set. What that is it is a set of masks. It is so cute. It is adorable. And actually they made it so that the new brush slips right down inside there and it will close here. You put your new brush down in here. This is a cool thing. This is a cool thing. I'm just saying, cool thing. All right. Next thing they got on the list here for you is your silken, we had this before, Cityscape silkening oil.
Oh, I'm so excited.
Had that, and also we had, these are new. I'm so excited they came back. These are your purse sprays. Remember earlier today, we were talking about the purse sprays and all of that kind of stuff here. So you have 3 fragrances of the purse sprays. It comes in the Cityscape, the Live Fearlessly, and the other thing. Okay, all right. And the reason I printed this off for you is because you don't have a new order blank. It's nowhere. They did not update the order blank to include these products. So I'm giving you an order blank so you can think tonight what you want to do, because today is Christmas Day. It's on sale today for all of us here. Oh, by the way, before I get talking about what to buy, would all the Dudas unit members please stand up? I tell you that because I don't make a dime off of any of you guys, okay? I just get in my car with Dan, we drive to Chicago, I present this, we go home, And I didn't train any of my own people, but I trained you, and I love doing that. But I want you to know, I'll make anything from you. So, the following verbiage I'm going to tell you because you need to do this. Plain and simple. Okay, let's keep on going. All right, we got the Be Delighted Moose. That is back. That stuff sold out like crazy. And then you've also got the holiday gift bag set. Okay, now hold on. The holiday set. Here, hold on. Now, I want to talk to you here. Holiday bag set. This set is $6. Okay. This is box 1. It is cute. Okay? It is because you're going to get a set of 3 boxes. It does count as section 1. This is box 1. Okay? I'm going to show you some things here. Now, just hang with me. This is box 2, right? This is cute box 3. Now, I'm saying that for a reason. You can go to the pink sale and get last year's holiday boxes for $2.40 for all 3 of them. Again, I'm saying profit is profit. If you like that box, go for it. But this set is still on the pink sale from last year.
It's still cute.
And it's still cute. And you wrap it up, and nobody's going to know, oh, that's last year's box. Right? Am I right? So I just wanted to tell you, you might consider that. Okay, all right, so this is where I would normally have that fabulous piece of paper in it that says, Car by Christmas. And you're like, gee, put that in this year. What's the deal? Well, here's the deal. I didn't hear about anybody from Chicago who won their car last year in September and October and November. And I thought, I'm not going to give up on you. I'm going to tell you exactly how to win your car by Christmas. Because in 1984, I had 31 customers. I had 3 months to win it. And how I did it is I talked to people into buying product. Now, I got to go a little bit farther into my story here. Because remember, I'm brand new. I don't have any sisters and no relatives. And I got to figure this out, and I'm working midnights. And so my best way was to get people to move product for me. People to move product for me. And we talked about this during the supper, but I'm going to get more clear with you on this. Every hostess I had a shot at got a $100 bag of product. And I would say to her, if you have $100 in outside orders, I'll give you $30 free. Some people would say, Deb, I'm not into parties. I really don't want to do that. I said, you know, you're not going to believe this. Mary Kay put me in charge of all of Berrien County with this new product. And I'm only one person. I can only sell so much by myself. So I am forced to say, can you please help me? Take it to work, show it at work, and see what you can do with it. Your average person who sells $100 in outside orders will come back with 8 names. 8 names, phone numbers. So back here where we're thinking, how am I going to find all of these people to sell to? I'm going to tell you what, you're going to be having names. You're going to work it. Listen, you are so powerful, and you can never forget, you are the greatest walking entertainment in America today, okay? You are free. And you walk in, and you think about it. When you walk into her office, you are the best thing that happened to her today. I guarantee you. And especially you bring her a couple of donuts or something like that, she'll be loving you, you know, with everything. So I was always the person that say, because I worked midnights, I had to get off work at 8, get home, get dressed Mary Kay style, and get out so I could possibly sleep a few hours before I went back to the symphony and then back to work. So I was like, I got to figure this out. I got to figure this out. And so the car insurance was coming due. That was due on the 21st of December. I had to have the new car here by then. So I really had a tick-tock going on me that I have to figure this out. And so I got tired of my director. Every week there she was. Be a star, win a car, you'll go far. Be a star, win a car, you'll go far. Every single week. By the way, what does the star do? Sunday. If your star is done, stand up. This is the only chance to meet before we're start. Okay. If when I get done training you can be a star, stand up and join them. You got till Sunday. Who else can get there? All right, you need We didn't have cell phones. So what you do is you join Mary Kay and you had to go to the bank. You had to go to the bank, sit in there with a loan officer. Who remembers doing this?
Oh, yeah.
And you took every one of your recruits
Yep.
to the bank.
Yep.
You tried to make friends with the bank.
Right.
Even though they say stupid stuff sometimes. It's like, well, I'm thinking about declaring bankruptcy. That's why I decided to do some Mary Kay. I'm like, no, I don't think that's the smartest thing to do. All right. How long have you lived? Well, I don't stay very long at many of my places. About a month, and I'll probably be moved on in 3 or 4 more. They moved on. So bottom line was, I go to that meeting Monday night. Now, that man, well, I had put him through, but most of it he didn't know it. Okay. So like when Ellen took me to get my loan, I walk in and she says, we need Dan to sign this. We don't really do a lot of loans to women. I go, okay. I said, get out of the car. I'll go get that right now. Here you go. She said to me, can you ask your friend to leave? I go, sure. Ellen, you need to leave. I don't know where you're going to go, but you need to leave. Because we both came in our hospital. She's in her nurse's outfit, and I'm in my lab coat. And we come walking in at 9 o'clock, get off at 8, 7 o'clock, we come in, the bank open at 9, and we're getting this loan. And it's, wouldn't you know, it's the last day of the month of May when I got this loan. So we got to get this loan. So we go in, and I tell her, she was, well, let me tell you something, Deb. I've known you for a long time, and people don't normally make it in this business. I just want to be a friend to you and warn you before you take this loan. I'm really nervous about this for you. I said, okay. I got the money and we left. and so there she is again. Be a star, gotta go far, win the car. Every week. And I'm like, you know what? I'm sick of this. I'm not gonna keep hearing this. I don't know where this keeps going. But well, you just like to see me. Okay?
We're taping this.
Hey, he's not a bad-looking guy, is he? Checking me out? All right, so here we go. So we're going to go to that September the 16th, right? The star's over, got the star done, we're all done. Here she is yelling, and then she goes, and we had all this new product. I'm like, all this new product? Okay, so here we go. She says, blah, 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 blah. Okay, I got it. You know what, Joanne? I'm tired of this. I'm just going back to the bank, and I'm going to get another star order, and I'm going to put it in. Then I don't have to hear this for the next 3 months. Be a star, wait a car, and go back. So I go back to the bank. She goes, I just gave you a loan. I said, I know, but I need another one because I'm going to be a star, I'm going to go far, and I'm going to win a car. So she gives me another 18. No, she says, well, you know what? Dan's going to have to sign for this. I said, I got that. Not a problem. Give me the paperwork. He's in the car. So I go out, sign it, come back. And so I'll tell you this, the end of that quick story before I go into this. She still works there. I know my checks, and they direct deposit. So there she is. I go, hey, I don't know if my check came in today, but can you see if it's in yet? No. Sometimes you're sitting up there and you're like drumming your nails, and she goes, I said, could you read that to me, please? $44,495.07. Is that correct? I said, yes, it is. You have a good day now. So we walked out. Anyway, so on the second trip of going to the bank and getting another star because I'm going to go far, I have to figure out what am I going to do with it. Because in my whole life, I have never worn fragrance before. And Joanna said, oh, you're going to love Intrigue. Okay, you're going to love Angel Fire. Okay, you're going to love Avenir. You're gonna love facets. I mean, they all smell the same to me. I'm sorry, Joanne. I've never worn cologne in my whole life. That's another thing my mom told me not to do. She says, you don't do that either. And so I was like, okay. And so then they came out with this thing called a pre-pack.
Oh, yeah.
Back then, there were $400 of the product in a box. The box was big, big, because all the pieces were big. You had Intrigue lotion, Intrigue shower gel, Intrigue powder, which I could have brought you. One of my customers gave me back one. Asian Fire, Avenir, let's see, we had Men's Revere. We had Mr. K cologne. You know, I can keep, so anyway, they're all in this box. So, I send an order, because you have to mail the order in. Let's see, be a star, go far, win a car. That would be, I gotta get 10 of those boxes. Okay, let's just do that. So, I mail it in. Next thing I know, UPS backs up into my $29,500 house. And he goes, wow, you must be doing really good. I said, I am. I'm a star. I'm winning a car. I'm going far. I'm so excited. And he goes, you know, someday I'm going to see your car. I said, you're going to see it because it's going to be here by Christmas. And he says, okay. So the next thing I know, don't ask me why I did this. I put all the boxes on top of the couches in the living room. Like they couldn't sit on the floor. I don't know why. I brought them all over, and I just sat there looking at them because they were pretty massive. I mean, they were big boxes, if any of you guys, they weren't like this, they're big. And I go, what am I gonna do? Because he comes home in 3 hours. He's gotta go. Okay, so I get on the phone, and it's middle of the afternoon. I call my friend at United Federal Credit Union, not that friend, it was another friend. And I said, listen, I'm in charge of Berrien County's Christmas stuff for Mary Kay. They just dropped me off 10 of these boxes. Can I bring you one? And she goes, yeah, Deb, whatever. I call my friend up at Simplicity. I have a girlfriend that lives in Buchanan. I had a hostess. I asked her, bottom line, in the next 3 hours, I hand-delivered 10 $400 retail product sets to 10 ladies. I was just like, here's what you, and that's hard without a cell phone, because you're like moving. But they had to leave, because he didn't know about the first loan, he wouldn't know about the second loan. We were at an awards night, sitting at the head table one night, and Dan leaned over and he says, you know what, he says, I don't even know how you ever got the money to get started. And I looked at him and I said, well, honey, you put me into business, you just didn't know it. All right, so, how this all went down was, here was my rule. If you sell $100, you get $30 free. And back then they would put 5 Christmas books in the box, okay? So you're gonna have, if you sell 300, you get $100 of Mary Kay free. And you get the box for a week. So I typically, because Friday was the day I had the most number of hours off, that's the day I dressed the little girls in dresses, and we'd go around and pick up the boxes, and I would give them their free product, and I would always say to them, my first thing to them was, Betty, how'd you do? How much did you do anything with it? What'd you do? Because normally I get there and she has the box in front of her. How'd you do? How much did you sell, Betty? Oh. You sold all of it? Do you have the names of those customers?
Sure.
How many did you sell to? 10. How hard was that? Okay, well, you know I'm going to give you $100 of free product today. But do you know if you were a beauty consultant, you would have made $200. Before I take these names from you, would you ever want to become a beauty consultant? Because I'm going to take these names and I'm going to make money off them, but you would have made a whole bunch more because you know them better than I do. Out of my 10 boxes, 8 people became beauty consultants. Now wait a minute, because here, 8 people became beauty consultants. Now suppose she gives me the box back. And the box has, what I would do is I would kind of combine the boxes, because I'd have some in this one, some in this, and that, because sometimes they didn't want the $100 that was left in the box, they wanted other stuff. I didn't care, okay? But I would redo the box and send it back out. And I'd still have $400 of the product in it. But I might move around off, like the first time it was the company's boxes, maybe the second time I'm throwing a bunch of lip gloss in there and stuff like that. Bottom line is, I know you could do this today. If I said to you, you need to place $400 into 10 people's hands and see what you sold by the end of the month, how you would recruit a gold medal, I'm here to tell you, you can do this. Try it with one. But the thing is, it doesn't work with one. And I'll tell you why. Mary Kay taught us this. Out of 10, 3 people forgot they got the box. 3 more will sell over the 100. 3 more will come up and probably hit your 300. And the last one should go sky high. But if you only put out 1 box, and it happens to be this side, you're going to go, this just doesn't work for me. Because, so my challenge to you is to put out 10 boxes. Now, this is when we get to have some fun. Because I'm going to tell you how to place those orders. Because if I told you this is $400 of product, would you believe it?
Yes.
This is what's going in the hands of my customers this week. I have handpicked 10 customers to take this to work. Number 1, I am crazy about these new lipsticks. And it is hilarious when I walk in with these. Because, well, let's see, last night, I left my unit meeting, I went into a place for coffee. Their words were, oh, someone's been to Sephora. Because I don't even know who this is. Someone's been to Sephora. She didn't stop. She kept going. I wear lipstick, but it doesn't stay on me. I go, come here just a second. I said, watch this. Nothing. Nothing. In fact, I was at breakfast this morning, and I said, excuse me, ladies, I'm about to do a demonstration with my glass. There is no lipstick on my glass. And if I go to your house, that's the first thing I walk in, I go, can I get a glass of water? Sure, Jack, we have whatever you need, okay. And I'll sit down and say, it's time for a demonstration. And they're like, what? It's time, look at this. There is no lipstick on my glass. You gotta be kidding. I go, hold it up to the light. Look, there's nothing on there. It's always here. And look at this. It's not coming off. It's not coming off. You have to get this. This is a limited edition. And this flyer is coming up. It's coming up here. Yeah, don't worry. Let's finish here, okay? Because we've got to talk about this. This new lip product, I've been in Mary Kay for, I don't know. Sometimes I come here and I go, what am I going to teach them to sell this year? Because sometimes I don't have a great holiday line. This year, you have a great, if I could have done something, I would have thrown in some shower gels, some men's shower gels and things like that for the men. I would have completed that. However, I'm ecstatic this year. Let me show you what's in $400 bags and what is going to my customers this week. Okay, number 1, you cannot beat these free socks that you're getting with foot and leg energizers. I believe if you add all this up when we get done, we are going to be at $401. I could be off a buck. I don't know. It depends if Karen took something else out. Okay, here we go. Free socks. Now here's the thing. You're going to say, Deb, I can buy those socks at the dollar store. Yeah, but why? If they're free now, remember? You want to be a star? Right? I'm going to do my best to talk you all into buying a star tonight of this product. Here you go. In this bag goes 2 of these. You know what Joanne said? You know what Joanne would do? This is where it got it. She would look at us and she goes, ladies, you need to go to the bank. That's how my director was. She said, if you want this product and it is going to be gone, you need to go to the bank and get it. What else is in here? Think of easy to sell product. This is much easier to sell than that, all the intrigue lotions and shower gels and all that crazy stuff I had to do. It all fits in here. I have in here 6, I have another box here. 6 of these $39 lip sets. And you know what? I got to tell you, I learned more at supper than I knew. There is another company, lip sets. Okay, what I learned at supper is our 3-piece for $39 is a whole bunch cheaper, and it includes the eraser. That's what I learned at supper. Because see, I don't go shopping for cosmetics because that's the last thing I need to buy, right? So anyway, I have 6 of these in here, 2 of each color. I also have easy to sell items, mascara. Any 2 you want to put in. Hand cream, 2. 1 of each one of the new wands. Any 2 lip glosses. Out of the box, eye buys, let me see the colors. I do believe if you were to add up what I just put in front of you, you're going to be somewhere close to 400 retail. And before you go, I mean, you might add it up, I might be off $1 or something like that. I actually had it written out, but I lost my handout. All right, so let's go through it again. I want you to think, if you looked in this bag and you've never worn Mary Kay before, could you use any of this? How many of you are like, yes? That's what I want you to think about. That's what goes in here. Now, you can switch this up. If you, on your inventory, if you have a whole bunch of extra, whatever, mascaras, lip glosses, I don't know. I've never had a lot of luck selling eyeshadows and blushes in there. Okay, but some people put that in. But for me, the eye buys, you tell them these are going to be the first to go. They get that, and they get the socks for free, and then the lips. And I put it in with the lip flyer on this. 2 mascaras, 2 hand creams, 3 of those. And you take your order and you go, okay, Deb, that means if I were to do this 10 times, I would need 10 times 6. I would need 60 of those. Well, you know what? You can join my club. Because my first order, I probably did like what you would do. In fact, I thought I did pretty good on it. I bought 2 of each one of these because, you know, I might not like these. I don't know, because I don't want to get stuck with anything. I bought 3 of each one of these. And then I put the cherry on. And then I broke out these 2 demos. And then I bought 10 of these. Okay, because my focus right now is on the lips. I believe in this whole collection, your lips are going to be gone. I had a consultant say to me last night, Deb, I finished my stars, so I won't be ordering those till the beginning of October. I looked at her and go, Diana, good luck. Because I think if the rest, I mean, everybody at the breakfast and the supper tonight, you had a chance, we did this, didn't we? Okay, and I'm here to tell you, if you just do this, if you're chicken, and I am chicken, this draws attention to you. It happened not only last night, when, I mean, I was just like, I'm on a roll with this stuff. All right, so I go in, and that lady, she buys it. All right, how much is it? And I said, you know what? $39, but for tonight for you, it's $30. She goes, you got it on you? Yep, got it on me. This morning, I went to breakfast. I knew I had a lady who wanted one. And so I got to the breakfast, and the lady said, I said, here they are, here's the 3 colors. And she goes, Deb, get me that one. Good thing you came in, but I'm leaving for Branson on Friday. Can I have it by Friday? I said, it's in the car, let me go get it right now. One thing about waitresses, they always have cash.
Yeah.
Love it, love it. No, I don't know, cash, bam. All right, I leave there, and then there's another lady, she's so excited about it, she gets her so excited about it, and the next thing I know, she's asking me for a book, and of course, there goes, right when you're saying, where do you find these people? So then I went out to get my nails done, right? Because I have to look sharp, coming here to see you guys, and she goes, oh, Miss Debbie, I clean you up right now. This is not good. So she goes, oh, Miss Debbie, what do you have on your hand? She gets the alcohol out and she's scrubbing. See, there's still some of it in here. And she goes, Miss Debbie, what is it? I go, this is the lipstick. No. I said, look, doesn't come on. She goes, Miss Debbie, I need that. I said, I know. I have it in the car. She goes, well, we'll start with one for now. And I mean, this lady has never, she's done my nails for years. She's never bought a single piece of Mary Kay. But when she was like, Miss Debbie, I clean you up right now. And I sat there going in the back of my head, oh, this is going to be good. This is going to be good. All right, so what I wanted to say to you is, I'm going to tell you, so I did my first consultant chicken order, right? Because I'm selling other stuff. I'm having all those $100 days, right? So I do 3. You know what? It's gone. Let me save you some time. 10, 10, and 10 is a $5.80 wholesale. $5.85 wholesale exactly. Do it twice, and you'll be caught up with me. And I got to tell you, this is out of 69 of them what's left.
Wow.
And if it's okay with Cheryl, I think I'll give a few of those away too. Yep, we're going to give a few of these away too. Thanks, Deb. I felt bad because I didn't have the Mary Kay doll. You ran me out of all Mary Kay dolls, so I had to go something. Okay, so we got this down, right? Buy 100, get 30 free. Yeah, some of you already smile like I'm going to win those. I know, I can see it in your face. All right, so keep on going, Deb, don't get off track. Can you see, I'm telling you, please, don't go short on this. Because you're going, first of all, you know you got to order your bag of work, so write that down. Get your bag of work. But I'm going to tell you what, 10 of each, and I would take one out as a demo and you use it just like this and wear the red. I'll tell you why I wear the red. You either tell me you love it or you shut up. Right? So if you say you love it, I'm like, oh great, you're not going to believe this. It doesn't come off. Give me a glass of water. Let me do my demonstration for you. Okay, so we have it. But I wanted you to see this. Did you have a question?
No, I was just wondering what the 10, 10, 10 of each of them.
I started with 10 of each, and then, so I did 3, 3, and 3, so I got 9. Then I did 10, 10, and 10, which is a 5.85 wholesale. And then the next one I did 10, 10, and 10, because those came in before those were sold. And now I'll start evening it out. So I have the colors, you know, the even numbers of the colors.
10 of each.
What did you give us a gift for the $400 bag?
$100 of free product. I give $100 of free product.
So is it 10 leg energizer, 10?
I would tell you, I would say, how many bags do you want to put together? And I would think about it that way. If you want to do one bag, I've got, how I put this together is 6 lips, 2 legs with a foot and leg. And then I put the rest off my, you know, and I put the fragrances in. As these products selling out, these bags will keep changing all the way through. And as I keep moving weird stuff off my shelf, I can keep doing that. Are we good? Yeah. Okay, all right. I want to keep going. I know I got a lot of questions. I'll see if I can get to the end. Don't forget holiday lookbooks, part number. I wrote it down. 156. Yeah, you got it. Okay, we're good. Okay. All right, ladies. I know it's going by so fast. Here we go. Mary, I love this sheet, so I gave it to you. And sometimes like, I just love that sheet. I'm going to give it to you. And here is the flyer that we talked about earlier. I'm here to tell you, you do not need to have everybody getting a lookbook. I started doing that, and I'd go out to my car, and I know it sounds crazy, it's 35 cents, right? I'm not being cheap. I'm just saying what they want to see is right here. Because that's what I'm selling you. So if you say, Deb, can you get me a lookbook? Or do you have any more? Or would you like a lookbook? Yes, I'm going to do it. But I'm not going to give a lookbook when I know this is what I'm selling. Because right now, this is what I'm selling. And I'm so excited about it, as you can tell. Because I love money. I just love it. I mean, and it's helping my $100 days go fast, because if you buy 2 of them, I'm already at $78, right? All right. The next thing I did, I want to just talk a little bit about your holiday sales. I want to give you a couple ideas here. And this lady put together, there's so much, this lady put this together, and I printed some of the sheets that I really liked on it. All right, so, and we can always talk about how you are going to sell the amount of product that you want and how much profit. But what I like is the next page, where not only did she talk about how you can do it, and let me say this, when she's talking about holiday open houses, I don't put a lot of stock in holiday open houses. Because as a consultant, I mean, my first one was $323, but you know what? I can tell you as far ago as 2 years ago, I've had an open house that was 0. And part of me goes, well, that's because you're taking such good care of your customers. Or they haven't heard from you in so long, they forgot you existed. However you want to take it. But you know what? That's when Dan says, how's the open house going? I go, unbelievable. Because I don't believe it. All right, so I don't put a lot of stock in open houses. I prefer to go to the people myself and get there. Okay, so here we go. What I liked about this, page 2, and you know what? You might work on one piece of this at a time, like the silent hostess. Silent hostess is a $100 bag or a $400 box, depending on how you want to call it. Put them out, see what they do. From then you can go on to wish lists. You can go into holiday parties, skincare parties, open house. We have such great weather. Who would have thought it would have been 89 degrees? It was 94 when I drove in today. What's with that? Here we come, opening Notre Dame game this weekend, and we got 94 degrees. What is that about? All right, so track your way to 10,000. I put this in for you. But the next page is what I love. Because this lady, whoever put this together, and Cheryl actually found this for me. She has some really good ideas. And I want to just say, most of my holiday money, I make one-on-one doing what I'm doing right here. And you guys have seen it. What you see here, and it might be why I still have a 0 open house. This is my open house. It does not get any better than this. I'm going to rack up 6 different items, and I'm going to promote the 6 different items. She goes so far as to say, because she's not just talking about open house, she's talking about doing a holiday party or doing a show and stop with somebody. Sometimes you get in there, remember you got a 15-minute time frame. That's the one thing I'm going to tell you. You get in there, and if you can't get in, you can't get out, you're never going to come back, okay? So I will tell you, I love this idea. This actually came from one of my Voxer Top Director girlfriends. I love this. See, personally, I wouldn't give you $25 for 4 pots of mask that I only have one use out of them, okay? However, same product, if you told me I could buy a spa basket for $59, and I had my Beadle-lighted body mousse, I had my socks, I had my foot leg energizer, and I had my mask, and I had my new masking, and it looked like this. This is $70 retail dollars a product. How many of you could get same products in there? How many of you could get more excited about selling something like this? And you might even discount it to $59 if you want to. I think this is worth $70. That's up to you. But I prefer to take that mask and mix it in with something else, especially the foot leg, the whole idea, the spa whole thing, because I can get up to a higher price point and I can be happier with that. What she talks about is doing 6 different things. When you go in to see a customer for an order, a lot of times what this is, I'm simply making a reorder to one of my customers, and I'll say, this box, don't get excited. This is the same gold lame tablecloth you see me have here every year. It just gets more wrinkles in it. Underneath that is that very, very famous thing that arrives at your house every single month from Mary Kay. Yes, you can. Take the gold, throw it on top, and if not, just put all your stuff in that box and carry the box in. Just say I got some ideas for you. But what she's talking about here, and I thought this was great, the idea of 6. Whatever you're going to show, 6. So you might, like for me, one of the 6 would be to show the new lips. I'm going to be all over that. And when you show them, you take an order blank, flip it up, and you put, when you do this, when I go in to see you and do this, I flip up the order blank and I write like, love. And I'm going to go, Wendy, I would show her this, I would talk about this, I would have let her already try the mousse here, the Beadle-lighted mousse. What do you think about that? If you do this, they do this. It's hilarious. Just try it sometime. Every time you go, they'll go. I have too much fun up here, I'll tell you. It is so much fun. All right, so that's what I'm working with. What else is in here? You've got a set of satin hands. She says here, have a set of satin hands. You've got a demo for satin hands, right? Every one of you do.
Yeah.
All right. She says put a basic skincare, remind you to talk about basics. Doesn't matter what kind, it just brings up, what are we doing with your basic skincare? So it forces me to go over your basic skincare with you. She also says put something in for men. Say just so you know I have men. So you're kind of pulling in a lot of different things and a woman's fragrance. You could put up whatever you wanted to in, but I liked your idea of show 6 items and then close it. Like or love. You might put the new brush in there and show her that. I like the idea that she says stay within a $50 to $70 price range on everything. She has some great ideas on this. And so it then goes through a holiday timetable that I've given you guys over and over and over. Okay, I want to do one more thing with you. So I either get to your house, and I show you whatever. And you're like, oh, Deb, I love those new lips. Great. And I do need my Volume Firm Moisturizer, and I do need this and that. Whatever you do need. So you got to learn to close that. And it goes something like this. It's very similar to your skincare class close. you know what? Wendy, I'm just so excited I had this much time with you. This has been so much fun today. Thank you so much for letting me in your house. And there's a lot of ways to buy it. I know as I looked at your like and love here, and I'm sitting and I'm like looking at you like this. I'm like, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. And on your love, oh well, we know we love this. We know we were out at some of your value firm, and you've got your satin hands going here too. You know what? I want you to think about, Wendy, I want you to think about Christmas. I want you to think about people you got to give a Christmas gift to. I mean, let's just close our eyes and think about it. UPS man comes to the door, and you go, you know what? I could have gotten him a cologne or something. But instead of going, oh, that would have worked, Deb showed me that, you go, well, maybe next time I'll get something for him. Okay, all right, well, okay. And then your neighbor, don't you love the neighbor? Hey, Merry Christmas, I got this for you. It's just my mother-in-law, my mother-in-law, my daughter's mother-in-law. I'm so excited, look what I got for you. Because us moms got to work together. I have nothing for her. Because I didn't think she was getting me a present, right? But what if you had a present box? What I want you to think about is, think of the people you could do a present for. Your girlfriends at the spa, your people you work for, you're this, you're that. And here's the deal I want to make to you. You could choose $400 of any product. So get your value firm that you love. Get all 3 of these. Treat yourself, girl. You work hard enough. Get your mascara. Then let's go shopping for some other friends. The UPS guy, let's get him a fragrance. I've still got some shower gels on my, whatever you can go. But here's my deal to you. Let's put together a $400 gift box. And I'm going to sell it to you today for $300. $100 free. And I can do this one of 2 ways. I can direct ship it from Mary Kay directly to your door. Or you tell me how to gift wrap it, my assistant will gift wrap it all for you, and I'll just drop it off here tomorrow for you. Which way would be best to you? What are we going to say? First person who talks loses. So here's what I want to say to you is when you're doing your Christmas things, people are going to be blowing money all season. Okay? Consider, you're going to paint this idea of just, now remember, you have this Christmas box, and you bought all those presents for everybody. And so you just go upstairs, and you pull it out. Now let me tell you what happens to people who buy my boxes, especially if they buy them now, because I'll do everything I can to get appointments this month, okay? Because I'm going to say, when it's gone, it's gone. You got to see me now. At least let me put your name on this stuff. Here's what happens. October comes. She forgets it's Uncle's birthday. Well, wait a minute. I have this fragrance upstairs for Uncle. Gives it to Uncle. Uncle now likes it. Uncle goes, where'd you get this from? She goes, oh, my Mary Kay lady. Give me your number because I want a couple more of those. But she goes, wait a minute. I gave that gift away. That was going to so-and-so. I got to go back to Deb to buy some more of that. And it just keeps going, okay? And so I wanted to say to you, the average person, talk to them, just say, it's early enough. See, they got their money now. You don't try this on the 10th of December. You try it now. Skincare. Do their skincare and say, you know what? Before I tell you the value from is $205, I gotta tell you about my crazy Christmas special. Pat, I'm crazy for this. You can get the value from set and then add $195 more of Christmas products, and I can do the whole thing for $300 for you. And your husband will think all you did was go Christmas shopping. Got it. Let's do that. And so you're always kind of, and remember, you're the best free walking entertainment in America, right? Yeah. All right. So I have gotten through my time now. Now wait a minute. I wrote a song for Chicago. A new song. Are you ready? Yes. We're going to practice. We're going to practice the chorus. Oh, Mary Kay, we love you so much. Oh, what fun it is to teach skincare with Mary Kay. Mary Kay, so much. Oh, what fun it is to teach skincare with Mary Kay. Do we have it? Yeah. Okay, here we go. Dashing to a class, in my Chevy Cruze I drive, listening to my tapes, motivated I do strive. Guests arriving soon, 4-point plan we use. What fun it is to teach skincare, recruit the hostess too. Oh, Mary Kay, I love his name. Skincare with Mary Kay. Oh, Mary Kay, we love you so much. Oh, what fun it is to teach skincare with Mary Kay. Her eyes are on right now. She loves her look tonight. The guests are having fun. I'm doing quite all right. Cozying with each new guest. They all wanted the best. 3 appointments on my books, and yes, I think I've passed this test. Oh, Mary Kay, we love you so much. Oh, what fun it is to... See? I told you, hey, Mary Kay, we love you so much. Oh, what fun it is to teach skincare with Mary Kay. The hostess caught the thought, I want you on my team. Her showcases she bought, her mirrors she would clean. She had her training next. My director's proud of me. We watched her climb the ladder. I gave her pink fuzzies. Oh, Mary Kay, we love you so much. Oh, what fun it is to teach skincare with Mary Kay. Oh, Mary Kay, we love you so much. Oh, what fun it is to teach skincare with Mary Kay. Hey! All right, thank you for letting me come. All right, have a great holiday selling season. Take it to the bank, get a star, get a car, you'll go far. Get a star, get a car, you'll go far. Chicago, make it happen, okay? Thank you.
To learn. They said that when you stop learning, then what happens? Yeah, if you stop growing, you rust. But we need to always freshen up our skills and freshen up the ideas and always get re-excited because September is sensational and we invite everybody in this 56th anniversary. So it's interesting. Everybody's going to be challenging yourself to do something with 5s and something with 6 or something with 13 or something with a total of 56. So you decide, start with small, 5, 6, and it's going to add up, and it's going to add up. But if we're concentrated, that we can make, because we want everybody to be legendary this month, right? In honor of Mary Kay. So we're inviting everybody to get challenged up, and you choose what it is that you want to. And to be legendary is to do something that you've never done before, right? Something that you've never done before, and you can honor Mary Kay, because I know that we all, in one way or another, have been touched in some form with Mary Kay, haven't we? That it's changed our lives for the better on there. So, queremos invitarlas a todas de que sean legendarias, porque este es el mes de septiembre sensacional. ¿Quién quiere ser sensacional? Uy, qué aguado, más aguado que la tole. ¿Qué llevo aquí? ¿Quién quiere ser sensacional este mes? Hay más que suficientes que puedan contestar con ánimo para que sean legendarias de este mes. Las invitamos a que tomen el reto y trabajen con los números del 5, del 6, del 13 o el total de 56. Ser 56 faciales, 56 clases, 56 ventas, 56 entrevistas, lo que tú decides que lo quieres hacer para que lo hagas. Y me da mucho gusto de que de los 56 años, tengo 32 años en agosto cumplir, ser parte de esta trayectoria de Mary Kay. Pues es un gran privilegio de que Mary Kay ha cambiado mucho mi vida en estos años. So, las invitamos a ser, ¿qué van a hacer este mes? Legendarias y sensacional, ¿verdad? Gracias por estar aquí esta tarde.
Well, first of all, I want you to applaud yourself for being here and taking advantage of this wonderful workshop. Now, I know that, like Gloria Mayfield says, that she wanted to get half of the half, and half of the half, and half of the half. You remember her saying that?
Oh, yeah.
About the big check? When she heard that Shirley hadn't made all that money. Well, I want you to think about doing 100%, but if you didn't do 100%, what if you did half of this half? Can you imagine? Just in 60 of those lipsticks that she sold, it's almost $2,800. But just imagine you already thinking of the names of those 10 hostesses, those 10 silent hostesses that you are going to have accept that beautiful $400 box. Can you imagine right off the bat, that's $4,000. But that's $3,000 in your pocket, and that's $1,000 for your hostesses. So you're not just, benefiting yourself, but you're also gifting for this holiday season. I never miss this workshop when I'm in town. Sometimes I'm not in town. But I just love it. Of course, I go visit Deb all the time because I have some consultants in South Bend, and they love to go to her meeting because she feeds them. So if you're ever in South Bend and it's a Monday, make sure you get there by 6 so she can just put out the buffet for you, right? Then I'm thinking, do they really want to come to the meeting, or are they really coming for dinner, right? No. I call and I make sure that I'm there for dinner. No. She's just so go-give. She's just so wonderful. And as she called each of us to stand up if we were in her unit, did you see anybody stand? No one. What does that mean? That out of the kindness of her heart, she comes year after year. I cannot remember. How many years already, Cheryl?
It's really more than, I don't know, it's like 20-something. It's been a long time.
We don't know. We don't know. We've lost count, but every year we don't miss it. And I know that you feel the same way. How many of you have never heard Deb? Stand up. Wow. That is amazing. So I am sure that you guys are especially excited about being here today and having, and you know what? I always say, make sure that we put into practice what we heard today. Don't forget it. I'm sure that many of you took notes. And don't, because every year we get out of here and we get out of here with good intentions. Have you ever left here with good intentions? Have you ever left here with good intentions and you think, oh my God, I'm going to do that, and no, I'm going to do this, and this is going to be a different Christmas. Have you ever said that? Did you say that last year? Did you say that 5 years ago? I know that I said it many years. And then December rolled around and I said, oh, if I shoulda, coulda, woulda. Well, let's make it different. Let's make that story different this year. I really think this is a special season. We have, like as she explained, we have the best holiday items that we can sell, that we can really get excited. When we're excited, you can see she's excited about the lipsticks, right? That's why she sold 60. So get excited! Who says get excited? So I am really excited. In fact, I'm going home and I'm ordering 15 or 20 of each, or maybe I'm going to be chicken like her. No, I'm going to actually do it, right? I'm not going to be a chicken. So, you know what? If you're excited, you're going to make it happen. So I hope that all of you leave here tonight with something that you really want to take advantage of. Something, and even if it's not 100% of what she shared, make it 50%. Start making that list and checking it twice. Okay? Have a great holiday season. Thank you, Deb, for everything you do. I love you. You are great. You have so much to give, and you give and give and give until there's no more, but there's always more. Thank you so much.